everybody. Welcome. Karen Bonafilio, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. I got Anthony back in the house. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Hey, Karen, how are you? Thank you for having me back.
Oh, you know I love having you on the channel. You're just fabulous. I'm glad that you're back.
Oh, shucks.
And I'm doing pretty darn good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful today. It's sunny and we have good weather today, and it's a good spirit day. So here I am.
It is a good spirit day. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you on, and Rose and Linda. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to let Anthony tell about himself because he knows himself better than I know him. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Anthony.
Well, I'm a psychic medium. I live in the western part of North Carolina in the mountains, and I go as the Asheville medium. So it's much easier than Anthony Mikolojeski. So it's easier to find me, you know.
Yes.
And I am a sound healer certified. I am a medium certified through James from Prague. I studied pretty extensively with Tony Stockwell and Mavis Patilla, and not to mention others. I have studied at the prestigious Arthur Findlay College in Stansted, England, and studied with quite a few tutors there. And I have always been a medium since a child, but I didn't know it. And so for most of my years, I was in the hair industry and had my own business for 37 years.
Wow.
And yeah.
You were a hairdresser for 37 years?
I've been a hairdresser for 45, actually. But 37 of those years I have been self-employed. Wow. So, yeah, I know.
Right, Kristen. Wow.
Let's not talk about numbers. I feel old.
I'm going to ask you later how old you are.
Yeah. So, but I used to study for hair in London, England, and different parts of Europe. So going back to Arthur Findlay College was just a great place. I mean, it, of course, had nothing to do with hair and everything to do with spirit, and it was just an amazing experience there. And so I've been working, professionally for probably about 13 years, and I just love what I do. I feel mediumship to me has changed my life and probably made it the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life, to be honest with you.
To help people, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a real miracle to connect with the spirit world, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's very sacred, and I take it very seriously. And you help change people's lives and for the better,
right?
Hopefully, and you heal people because mediumship is really all about healing, and the evidence to prove that life exists beyond our physical world after we transition. So that's the real reason of doing what we do.
Well, I was going to ask you how what you wanted to accomplish today by sharing yourself, but it kind of seems like you did.
Yeah, I think I think to me as a medium, it's being authentic to yourself as best as you can, being truthful to yourself, being truthful to spirit, being authentic not only to yourself but to your clients and to the people in spirit, because they're very much alive.
Right.
But giving healing to someone or help or assistance or guidance through working with spirit is quite amazing. And
hello, everyone.
That's what I do. So,
and you do it well too. You do
Oh,
well.
well, thank you. I just do the best I can.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we got some. I think we have some questions for you too. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking right now at Kristen Graham. She'd love a message. She lost her brother 3 years ago. He took his life, unfortunately. I'm really sorry to hear that. She would just love to hear from him and hope he's okay in the spirit world.
Okay.
Sorry, Kristen.
Yeah, I'm very sorry for your loss. You know, as I'm connecting with him, Kristen, I know it was a very unexpected thing. I feel like I know that there was depression issues with him, but I don't think that anyone thought he would take it that far. And I also feel that when I connect with him, that I felt that there was some type of escape from life. I feel like I needed to escape, and I kind of get the impression that maybe I would have done certain things and substances to kind of alter my mind to go somewhere else. And I also know too that I would have known that you were very close to him, and I feel that there was a part of him that never felt either accepted or I were taken seriously. There's something here that I feel like I'm yeah. Let me see. I'm going to ask him something else here. And I want to tell you, Kristen, that I also get the impression that there's times that you're woken up in the middle of the night at certain times, and I just want you to know that's him, because he shows me the clock, and I'm just going to take a lucky shot at it. I see it's like 4:00 in the morning. So if that makes any sense to you at all, but I feel that that's his way of connecting with you.
You know, Anthony, I've been in a lot of sessions where there's group readings, and it always seems that the person who takes his life, that there's always a regret at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
Well, I feel though, yeah, there is a regret because people are still talking about him today, he says.
Mhm.
And a lot of people learned lessons, and a lot of people have changed through the process of his passing. And so you would understand that. I want you to know that he's doing just wonderfully over here. And something to share with your mom, that there's something that's going on with your mom that is he says everything's going to be okay. So there's a special message for your mom there. Okay.
And his name is
it's Anthony as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a good I do sometimes get names, but I'm not a name medium, so I can't even remember people's names in the physical life. You must look a lot like him, Kristen, because he says we kind of look the same. There's a very similarity of either personality or resemblance as well. So she says she does wake up at that time.
Yep.
Before my alarm to go off, so I have a snooze.
Yeah.
So that's him communicating with you. I also get a scent that's related to him too, Kristen. There's something that's kind of pungent that I smell. It smells pungent.
Pungent. That's not a real good descriptor, though.
Yeah, it's when I say pungent, to me it's like smoke.
Oh, okay.
It's like a smoke to me. Now, and I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, that things with your mom are going to get better. So,
and she's mentioning she has some health issues.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to get better.
Be
And
at
then
the hospital.
looking on the other side for her, looking out for her. And also, Kristen, that there's going to be something coming up with you with your work and how that's going to be changing real soon. So look at the opportunities of change. It's just, to me, it's going to be enhanced with whatever you're doing. Oh, we do look alike. Good.
They look alike, yeah.
They do, yeah.
And he smoked tobacco.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I smell the smoke. I smell it. So, he gives me one last thing, Kristen, and we'll move on to the next person. But he shows me the heart, and there must be a piece of jewelry or a locket or a little small case where you hold. I think it's like a picture inside with a heart, or if it's maybe a picture frame. But I just feel like it's a heart with a picture in the center. Would you relate to that?
Might be a locket too.
Yeah, he makes reference to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When she comes back, I'll let you know. We have a lot of people that want to talk to you, Anthony.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to ask our producer to kind of put them in order. So I'm going to wait for the next one. Hey, we love you. You're welcome. Okay. Maria Coppola, any message would be appreciated.
Yeah. There's a lady who steps forward immediately who represents mom or takes the place of mom. And I feel that, growing up as a child, I just feel that there was a time of, I'm just going to say this, I feel like I needed to have a safe place to go to. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I got sidetracked by reading that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Anthony.
I need to stay in my lane.
They're going to flash, so you just hang out with you two.
Okay. So yeah, Maria, there's this and the next thing that I'm being shown from this lady is that there's like white or soft pink roses being shown to me. And I kind of get the impression that they're on a trellis on the front or the side of the house. And it's I can smell the roses. They're very fragrant. And I see. Okay. And she lets me know that there's times that you smell roses and you think of this lady, you think of this motherly, if this is your mom.
I don't think she verified that.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't recall.
Okay.
If it comes back up, I'll let you know.
And the reason why she comes forward is not only that she's excited to say hello to you, but the other thing is that there's this hesitance in or maybe there's a hesitant feeling. It's her mom. Okay. There's a hesitant feeling coming from you being a mom at times. I feel like you're holding back for whatever reason. And she's trying to give you the confidence and the encouragement to Oh, she says that there are times that you're feeling like you're not um, kind of meeting up or matching up to your mom, or like reflecting on what she would have done. And she says to me that she says, you have to like fine tune being your own mom and not worry about like, what I would have done, or feeling guilty about maybe not living up to my standards or my expectations. There's something about not having enough confidence in yourself, or holding back or something. And she's trying to say to you that she's helping you to try to get through all of this. Do you understand? Oh, she says, yes, Mom. Okay, good. So she sends her love, and she says, also too, there's been some difficult times recently that you've been going through, Maria, and she says that she's been helping you to get through it. And there's two specific instances. And I almost get the impression, too, that you're having to do most of this by yourself, too. Oh, she understands. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
So just let you know that she's with you currently. And Spirit's kind of funny this way, but she says, recently, were you cleaning your floor in the kitchen, Maria? Because she shows me this, and she says, she takes me down to the floor in the remote viewing, and I'm looking at your floor right now, and she's so nice and clean right now, like you just cleaned the floor. And she wants me to let you know that she was with you currently at that time, which was just, she totally understands. Okay, I'm glad. So she sends her love and just lets you know that she's around you now. And it just proves that, your loved ones are around you currently. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who do we have next? Well, okay, Maria's saying thank you, and she knows exactly what you're saying.
Oh, so, wonderful. Glad to hear that.
Spot on. Hey, Stacia, welcome. And Kristen's just verifying about the heart ornament that's next to her brother's funeral pamphlet. So, you're pretty spot on, Anthony.
Oh, I knew there was a heart relation, like connection, and I know I'm like looking at it flat. So, I don't know.
Oh, flat. That would make sense.
Yeah, I kept looking at my hand, anyhow, I don't usually do that. Usually I just do something with my finger.
Okay, Lisa Paris, I'd love to know more about the gorgeous crystal behind you. I know, isn't that amazing? That amethyst? Oh my God.
Well, anyhow, there's a story behind it. I was doing a demonstration of mediumship here locally in Hendersonville, North Carolina, at the theater downtown. And I usually put up I do social media advertising, and then I do some posters locally. And there's a crystal shop right in town called Vessel. And so I go in there all the time because they allow me to put my posters in there. And when I walked in, that crystal was spot on, dead center in the store. And it was just, crying out to me. And I usually don't buy something quite that large because I was like, where am I going to put it?
It's stunning.
But it came on a metal stand that's all forged and, for that specifically. And so, I think to myself, maybe that'll go in my room in the corner. It's going to be completely out of the way, but a big, huge statement piece.
Mm-hmm.
And so I measured it, and I measured the depth of it and everything. And then I went like 3 times to finally make a decision whether I wanted it. And I purchased it. And then I was like, oh God, how the hell am I going to get that thing home? mean, it's like 158 pounds. I mean, it's like a small human, right? And I said to the store manager, I was like, how am I gonna, I can't lift this.
How do I get it? How do I take it out?
Yeah. So she says, oh, I know 2 guys that can come,
Oh, awesome.
move our stuff all the time, but they'll show you how to do it. So you have to lay it down on the floor, and then you have to squeegee it into the plate, into the form, the forged welded form, and then you lift it up, and then you squeegee it, to go in the corner. But I've got this thing, wired to the corner of the room, so it's not coming down.
It's not moving.
But that's the story of it. And but I had to go to the store 3 different times because I just, it was an investment. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, it had to be a nice chunk of change. Oh, while you're thinking about Lisa, if you receive any messages for her, she would love that too.
Lisa Paris?
Yeah, Lisa Paris.
Okay. All right.
Isn't it, Kristen? It's gorgeous. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
Okay. So Lisa, there is some things going on with you personally in a psychic level. Now I feel there's a hesitance to move or to move forward. I think it's a move. Like, I think you're thinking of possibly moving to a different location. And to me, it just feels like it's been on the back of my mind. Should I do it? Is it the time to do it? That kind of thing. To me, I think you've kind of closed a chapter of your life of where you are. To me, I think you've been given a lot of signs from what I'm seeing, from hearing from your spirit guide. It just seems like there's chapters closing where you're at, and
it's about a move.
It's about a move. Yeah, to move. Yeah. And I give it the thumbs up because your spirit guide is male, by the way, no surprise, he says. But he gives the thumbs up, and he's like, you got this. You just have to trust. Just trust in yourself, trust in the move. There must be also a friend that already lives in this new location. There's someone that that can help support you, or that you can, rely on. And she goes, I'm feeling stuck. Yeah. So it is it's a part of your life that's just, it's like, when you look at the numbers 1 through 10, and if you're doing any kind of reading or anything, and I don't use cards typically when I'm reading because I can read psychically without them. But once in a while, if we get stuck as mediums or as psychics, and we could go, and when I see the number 9, that tells me it's like a part of completion. I'm driving my guy crazy, I'm sure of it, she says. Yeah. It's that obvious. Yeah. It's that obvious that you have to make a change. It's also a close of relationships too. Like, I find that I feel like some of your relationships that you've had, whether it be friendships or family, I think that is just, I think you've outgrown some of these relationships. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just, it's not stimulating, and you need to be with someone a little, I think you need more challenge in your life, more intelligence, yeah. That's what I feel you need.
Okay. Anthony, I'm going to stop for a second. I just want to welcome everybody, Jennifer, everybody's that just came on, and Vivian. And I'm going to skip because I feel sorry for someone here. I don't know who she is, but she says she never gets a message. So we have Natasha Kennedy. She never gets a message. So, and I know what that's like. So I want her to get a message, please.
Okay, so Lisa said yes to all of that, so that's good. So who's
pretty good, isn't he, Lisa?
Who's the other person again?
Natasha Kennedy.
Natasha.
She never gets a message. It's so sad.
Okay.
I feel your pain.
Okay. Immediately, I have a gentleman who steps in from spirit, and I feel like he's either he's like very fatherly to me. So I feel I get the impression it's either father or grandfather, but I would feel that this person is like more of a father to you. And I know that there would have been a special closeness with your dad or with this fatherly person. Is this your father? Am I hearing this right, Natasha?
She hasn't answered yet. Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Okay, great. And I also I want to tell you it's he says daddy's little girl. So that's important for you to hear. I get the impression that would have been said pretty regularly. I also know that your eyes are very similar to dad's eyes. Are your eyes blue? Because I get that there's a blue or green, lighter eyes, and very vivid, beautiful eyes, actually. So with that saying that there's a cultural identity to your family, that the eyes really kind of stand out. And there's like you talk about the reason why I talk about the cultural identity is because we're talking about ancestors and our culture and where we come from, and there's a lot of talk in the family with this and history. You would know all about this, he says.
And the eyes are blue, Anthony.
Oh, they are. Oh, wonderful. Yes. And he wants me to reinstate, like, remember what he's always taught you and told you and said to you. You're also very different in the family than most people, so I know there's a uniqueness to you. And he wants me to reassure you that he's doing just really great here. There's no pain here in the spirit world. I just want to let you know that needs to be said, because I know that this man would have left, with something that had taken his health that would have been very painful in before transitioning to spirit. So he just says, I want to thank you for everyone being there for me. I know that there are people, like 3 or 4 people that were there taking turns to help or take care of him. Would you understand that, Natasha? And all the, remembering of, I see, of you holding his hands and while he's laying on the bed, and I believe he was in a coma or in an altered state. I just feel like he's just not, but he did hear you and hear everything that everyone said. So it is very important for you to know that, okay? And that your love that you shared between you and that he shared with your family members never dies and never changes, and that he's doing just wonderfully here. So
she's affirming everything you're saying, Anthony.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Yeah. And he has a nickname that I'm terrible with names. Sometimes I get the nickname, but I'm gonna throw it out there. It's like Chupa or Chipper or like that. It starts with like a CH or an SH. Am I right on that?
She hasn't caught up with that yet.
Okay. There's like this, yeah, it's like there's a nickname.
Okay.
But anyhow, I leave you with that. And also, Oh, okay. One last thing he wants to say. Um, you were driving, Natasha, and I know that there was a place where you stopped where you saw. I feel it was like looking at a home, and it was kind of in the countryside. And I'm not sure if you were revisiting your home that you grew up in, or was it a home that was very similar to the home you grew up in, but you thought of your father. And I just want you to know that he was with you at that time. So, um, and he was in the car with you at that time because you
Oh,
were thinking of
beautiful.
him. So I leave you with that, okay?
Thank you, Anthony. That's beautiful. You're getting some very beautiful messages.
Well,
Okay, I
thank
know a lot of people have jumped on for messages, and we're gonna go to the people that were on first. So I know the producer will be bringing some people up here. And welcome that was a beautiful message, wasn't it, Stacia? Really pretty. How you doing, Anthony? Do you need a drink?
Um, yes, just a sip of water would be good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let me see. Um, I have, I think Stacia, I think you have been on and you wanted, and well, I have Vivian here, and she wants to know if she'll be able to fly with her husband to check on his parents during the lunar near year and welcome a wonderful year in 2026.
Okay, so she's asking if she could.
She, she's gonna, is she will she be able to fly with her husband to check on his parents in the new year to welcome a wonderful year in 2026,
Okay.
the lunar new year.
Yeah, which is coming up next week, right?
I
Yes.
have to Google that if you want.
That's the 17th of this month.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Um, I I'm just gonna say it's probably not what you want to hear. I feel there's gonna be I'm not sure if if there's not gonna have enough reservations or if there's not gonna be I just don't really there's gonna be some type of pause or something in the flight schedule, or there's just something that's coming up that shows to me that it's just not going to work out, like for her to be able to go. I know.
no, I'm laughing at what she says. She has pina coladas here. You
Oh.
obviously do not live where we do. It's cold on the. We are not drinking pina coladas now.
Yes.
Vivian, you crack me up.
Um, I
Oh, Natasha.
I just feel like there's something that falls through in a reservation, or something's not being able to be obtained. Something is just not working out with obtaining the reservation for whatever reason. So I know that's not what you want to hear.
No, she says it's very possible.
Okay. It's like it's either already booked up or something falls through that's not right on the reservation, something. Anyway, just trust.
It's nice to be prepared, though, Anthony. That's good that
Yeah.
you know that.
And,
Yeah.
and sometimes you can be with somebody in spirit. You can sit with yourself and send someone energy and love and help celebrate with them. And there's other ways of, getting on social media, getting on Zoom and sharing with someone as well through the new year. So I leave that with you.
Thank you, Anthony.
And Kristen had a question. I saw that she asked if she had the clairaudience.
Oh,
And yes, you do, by the way.
very cool.
So she is hearing people speaking to her that you're not crazy.
Yes, you are. We're all crazy.
as you know, sometimes as a medium, when we're still developing and we're still building confidence in ourselves, and we don't know what's either is it coming from us in our mind, or are we just imagining this happening to us? And it's part of the unfoldment. And every medium goes through it. Even if you're a child, you're still questioning.
You doubt.
You doubt. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Am I making this up or whatever? Yeah.
And you have other people in your family that have this too. So to me, it seems generational. So maybe not just all clairaudient, but maybe even clairvoyant, being able to see images or snippets or that kind of thing. So yeah, it runs in your family. So if you're interested in developing, I would start with taking some psychic development classes, learning how to work within and understanding all the clairs and how they're associated with your chakra system, that kind of thing.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm going to scroll up, or the producer's going to bring on someone who's been here for a while, so we can. You're welcome, Vivian. Go drink your pina coladas and enjoy. That kind of sounds good. I haven't had one of those in like years.
Yeah, me too. And they're hard to find a good one, a real good pina colada.
They can't be that hard to make.
They're not, but sometimes they use those alternative kind of, inexpensive filler things that add to the drink, and you got to use the real coconut milk, and you got to use the real deal.
The real deal. Okay. Stacia wants to, but Stacia, I want you to hold on for just a sec, because Claire has got on like right after we started. Claire Bernard. She just like a message, please. And then Stacia, we'll get to you. Oh, and Kristen, darn it. There's so many people I want you to.
Okay, so this is for Claire, right?
This is for Claire, yeah.
Okay. The message that is really important for you to hear is to be true to yourself. True to yourself first. I'm sorry. I feel that there are some components happening either in some of your family or family and friends, but I feel like you're giving out to so many people, but you're not being able to take care of yourself at this time. And what Spirit's trying to say is that, you can give and give and give, and you can eventually burn yourself out. But if you don't re-energize and take care of you first, which is the most important, you're just not going to be happy. So don't have the, let's say, excuses or interruptions to avoid taking care of yourself first. Okay, so I leave that with you. It's really important for you to hear this. And don't allow other people to try to change your mind in some decisions. Again, being true to yourself. So I'm sure you'll understand that message. I'm not going to go into full detail because it might be kind of sensitive, but you need to be true to yourself. I hope that makes sense to you.
No, I think you handled that very well, very delicately. Okay, let's see who we have next.
You want me to go indirect? Do you want me to go indirect a little bit? Because I have a gentleman who's been knocking on my shoulder here.
You do what you need to do, Anthony.
Yeah, let's go indirect. Okay, so there's
someone's going to claim this man.
There's a gentleman here that steps forward, and I get the impression he's a fireman because I just see firemen all over him, and I also feel like he has 2 daughters that he has left behind. I feel Mom is here with him as well. I'm almost certain Mom's here. That's just my opinion. I could be questioning that. There's a lady here with him. I'm just going to say that. And I'll get to her in a minute. Let me focus on him because he's the strongest. Very hardworking. You'd always see him in the garage because I see he's fiddling in the garage, working on cars. I also feel like that the home that you would have grew up in, there's like a stream or a small pond near the home. And I would have felt that this gentleman had a heart condition when he passed. I also feel too he would have smoked. So this would have contributed to the heart problem that he didn't know he had. And so the passing was quite quick. Does anyone take any of this in the audience?
I'm not seeing anybody right now.
And
no one's chiming in.
Nobody's chiming in yet?
Not yet.
Okay. And I almost kind of get the impression he would have passed probably in his I would say in his 60s as a fireman.
Well, that's not that old.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. And I know that he had breathing issues, which was related to the heart. So you would have known that there were breathing issues, and everyone assumed it was because of because of being a fireman, but it really was more about, or maybe it was the smoke. I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't him smoking. It was a smoke inhalation, but it has to do with the heart though, and breathing issues.
Okay, so it's a fireman, and you see 2 daughters.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And tell us about the water.
Yeah, there's a stream or a brook or a pond near the house growing up.
Okay, near the house.
And the garage seems to me like it's separated from the house. Okay.
And he died at a fairly young age, in his 60s.
Yeah, I'm seeing that he passed in his 60s. Like, I could be off on that, but that's what it feels like to me.
Well, he's here, but we're not getting a hit on him yet.
Nothing yet.
60's a teenager. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe someone will chime in a few minutes. They're just not picking up on that gentleman right now.
Okay, and it could be not like your father, but it could be someone that you know, that is a father that has 2 daughters. But you would have known this gentleman. I mean,
okay, it would have made sense.
He's like he fixes things too. He says, "I'd like to fix things," so I help neighbors out and I fix their things, fix their cars.
We love men like that, I'll tell you.
Okay. Does that sound? What about with you? Do you know anyone that's like that?
With me?
Karen, yes.
Well, kind of. When you said a man, I thought of my husband, and he always called himself, he was my fireman because he was always rescuing me, but he's not a smoker.
Okay, but did he pass of a heart attack?
Possibly, yeah.
Well, this is who it is. I mean, if you always called him your fireman, you called him that all the time? Okay, well then that's who this is.
He didn't smoke.
I know, but I said I wasn't sure if he was smoking or not, but I know there was like smoke around him. But he did smoke cigars occasionally.
Yes, he did.
Okay, this is who this is, honey. I'm sorry, but
No,
I had a funny feeling it was for you because I just feel like it. All of a sudden, I see the finger point in spirit and point to you, and I'm like, oh, it's for Karen. Okay.
yeah.
And so his passing was abrupt. Is that correct?
Very, yeah.
Yes, very unexpected. And it was right before. Were you supposed to go somewhere together before he passed?
It was around.
Was there a plan of you going somewhere?
Possibly.
Because I feel there was a plan to go on some type of trip together, or there was a talk about it, and going to visit friends. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
It all makes sense.
I'm glad I'm hearing it correctly. Meaning,
that little stinker.
I know they come in the most unexpected times, right? There is. He says, you don't have to hug the pillow to make believe that I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Okay. If that makes any sense to you. Okay. So he sends this love and goes that our love never dies, and that you must have a picture of him like right next to your bedside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because you talk to him while you're laying in bed, and he just wants to let you know that he hears everything you say. So
does he dance with me?
Pardon me?
Does he dance with me? I always ask him to dance with me.
Okay. Well, I know that there's music that you would have shared together, so I know that that's being played, and sometimes played more than one time in a row.
God, Anthony, I almost cussed. You are spot on.
Okay, because I hear the song being replayed, and then he goes, again? I know the spirit world has a really great sense of humor, right? So,
he loves to tease me too.
Yes, he has a wicked sense of humor. So, I mean,
expect this.
He's very funny. But anyway, he says, I love you and know that I will always cherish you and never to underestimate that. So,
oh my God, Bono.
Okay.
I'm sorry I didn't claim him sooner.
That is so crazy. I said that I heard the fireman. He goes, I'm the fireman and I'm the fireman. And he kept going on during this whole time, like, right? And I said, okay, I'm going to have to go indirect because you're never going to come through with this process.
I'm going to tell you a really quick story. My husband spoiled me so much, and he really, truly did, and he loved it. But I also spoiled him. And all the time that we were married, I only changed a light bulb once. He was always doing everything.
He's the fixer.
He's a fixer, and
he's fixing everything.
And he would go fix things for my parents.
There you go.
I know, but I didn't. It was the smoking that threw me.
Oh yeah, well the smoking, because
but he did a cigar.
At first, it was the smoking, and I thought, no, it's not him smoking, and I thought, no, I see smoke. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. No, he's corrected me. He's like, no, I smoke a cigar once in a while.
Well, we'd sit on the swing and smoke a cigar, and maybe have a little whiskey too.
Yeah.
Okay.
How special is that, Karen?
Oh my God, Bono.
Sometimes when we as mediums, I mean, there's been times I've been, like at Lilydale, and we will serve at the church, and there's like 4 or 5 of us who will be in line to take turns getting up to serve for spirit. And there was a couple times where I was sitting on the sidelines waiting, and there was a medium already, communicating, and they brought my mom through, or they brought my dad through. And it's kind of discouraged, to give a message to another medium when we have an audience. But I say no, because, you don't ever want to disappoint spirit, because you're there to serve them. And you don't ever want to shut that down. You always want to honor it.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. And us mediums need to get a reading once in a while too,
Yeah. And he would not stop until you finally said something. So I'm just telling you that too.
Mm-hmm. He was very persistent.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa, wasn't that fun, guys?
Let's see. Sorry for getting you emotional there.
Kelly, do you have another question, or do you want me to scroll? Oh, it was a beautiful message. I can tell you, my husband, he was just such a beautiful soul.
Oh.
While Kelly's scrolling for that, I have a new portion to my show. It's called From Bono with Love. And I always ask him to give a message to me to give to you. And he was doing it while Anthony was talking. And he wants all of you, and me too, to follow your heart, not your mind, because your heart is where the wisdom is. Mm-hmm. So your choices should be heart-based, not mind-based. Okay, so Anne, any message from her husband? He died 9 years, February 1st. Oh, Anne, deepest condolences.
Yes.
Seriously.
Well, first of all, you must be celebrating him every year, because I feel that there's always some kind of tribute of gathering of people coming together and toasting him. I feel like there's a toast to him. I also get the impression that this gentleman is very accomplished. He's extremely intelligent. Like, I feel there must be several degrees on the wall and certifications and maybe even trophies, because I just feel like he's so accomplished at doing all different kinds of things. He's and can I say, did he play golf? Because I'm being shown the golf club and the range, a golf range, okay. And let's see, what else can I say? Let me know when she responds.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what else now.
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Scrolling
back.
Is there an anniversary coming up or a birthday celebration coming up soon as well?
Well, February 1st, he passed away 9 years ago.
No, it's not that, though, because I already saw that. There's something else. There's an anniversary or birthday coming up that he wants to acknowledge.
Something about no golf.
Oh, no golf. Huh. What is it with that? Why do I see the golf thing? I'm just going to keep going.
It's kind of like the fireman smoking.
There's something to do, though, with is there all a connection with the golfing range at all? Because I keep being shown if it wasn't him playing golf, was he a golf fanatic? Did he watch golf? I just feel like there's something that's golf related. Okay, I'm gonna keep going if it's not.
May I interrupt, Anthony? She said it's her grandkids' birthdays.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are being acknowledged, and those are coming up within the next month. I mean, I just feel like between now and a month from now, it's like they're coming up. Also, you must have a brother that needs to be acknowledged, coming from dad on the other side. And brothers thinking about owning his own business or changing his own business. But there's something that's changed, that's a new opportunity. It's either a new business, changing the business, or expanding the business. But he says it gives a thumbs up of helping from the other side. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind. Let's see. And this is her husband, right? Was this her husband?
Yes.
Her husband.
Yes.
Okay.
Vivian's trying to help out. Maybe he wore golf shirts or golf socks.
Okay. And, I'm being corrected on this. Sometimes they use a metaphor in a picture, and I keep showing like the hole in one kind of thing, the hole in one. It's like, that's, that kind of like saying that you would use in golf. It's a hole in one.
She said yes, but I'm not sure to what she said yes to.
Okay. So it's a metaphor for something. And I also want to know, I also want you to tell, or she wants me to tell her that I think she's just at the point now where she's starting to feel more like herself again. So what I mean is that, of course, the love that you have for your husband never changes. However, I think at this point, there could be a time where you're ready for love in your life again. Okay. And it just takes time. And so his message to you is to be able to love again, because, sometimes we hold back in life from joy or feeling guilty for moving forward because we've lost our soul partner. And he's telling me that you can find love again if that's what you want, and why not? You should.
She wants to know when.
Okay. Well, in the spirit world, time,
time is
it's to me, my thing is like, you have to put down on a piece of paper what you want and what you don't want out of a relationship. It's almost manifesting.
There you go.
Yeah, manifesting what you want, and he said he'll help you find the right guy. So, in fact, I'm just going to tell you something. His personality is going to be very similar to your husband's personality.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And I'm just going to tell you that there's a similarity that's going to trigger it. You're going to go, oh my gosh. And so, I'm just going to say he's going to be helping you on the other side. So, be on the lookout. Take your time.
I think she's ready. I think she's ready. She's chuckling about this too. Hey, you guys, I told you Anthony's got it going on. Here comes his information so you can contact him, AshevilleMedium.com. And I'm going to tell you, Anthony is a really, really giving person. He has helped me out so much. And it's always a pleasure to have him on the channel. And you can see why.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you are, Anthony. You got it going on. You seriously do. And I'm sorry that we can't get to everybody, but it takes a while. And I always try to get the people that came on first. Doesn't always happen. And going live again at 2:00 with Mary. Totally different flavor than Anthony. But we have another person coming on at 2, so you might want to try for another one today. But take his information down. He's extremely gifted. And did you tell them, Anthony, about the classes that you're teaching at Lilydale and such?
Oh, I was just going to interact and ask you if I can throw that in.
Yes.
Yeah, I have classes that I'm teaching at Lilydale on opening weekend and the weekend after. I'll be teaching, and that's in Lilydale, New York, which is in upstate New York, about 60 miles west of Buffalo. But I'll be teaching there. This is my third year this year that I'm teaching. So I'm
Look
super
at
excited.
you.
Yeah, and I have five workshops. I have everything from an intro to psychic development. So if you're interested in working with your own psychic gifts and trying to understand how you work from within and knowing what clairs are your, your strongest points. We go over boundaries and energy and how to expand your auric field to blend and work psychically without any other tools, just yourself. That's what I really teach, is the true essence of expanding your auric field and blending the two auric fields. So I'll be teaching that. And then I have an intro to mediumship, I think, and I have a few intermediate mediumship classes. I also have some advanced mediumship classes. One is demonstration of mediumship, which we get on stage, and I'll be teaching how to use remote viewing while you're on stage demonstrating. And so that's a very advanced level class. I also am teaching the importance of psychometry in your mediumship. So there'll be another class because I think it's the foundation of mediumship. And so if you're not good at psychometry, I think that going into this class is going to really work on your clairsentience and, claircognizance and being able to work with psychometry and just it's truly the foundation of mediumship, in my opinion. I teach it that way. So and then I'll be teaching in Colorado for 2 weeks as well, and I will be there on the 17th, I think, through the 24th or 25th, and I'm teaching all the same classes actually. So if you can't catch me in Lilydale, you can catch me in the Denver area.
Well, keep coming west. Come to Oregon.
Well, you guys will just have to invite me. I'll be more than happy.
We have a huge community, a big woo-woo community in the Portland area.
Yeah. Well,
I have a spare bedroom as long as you can take dogs.
Oh, I love dogs. I have two of my own. Yeah. I would love
any of your classes online, Anthony?
I am not teaching classes online yet. I'm going to be working on that with Zoom. That's one of the things that, I know how to handle Zoom and everything, but I'm not a huge techie. But I'm going to take, I'm pushing myself to go. Someone said, come to Hawaii. I would love
Vivian,
to.
Yeah, the one who's drinking pina coladas.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to.
Well, I'm going then too.
Yeah, you can come too. We both can go. No, I'm working on that. And anyhow, I just got the dates for those classes, so I haven't really put them on my website yet, which is on my upcoming 2026 events page, which I'll be putting up with this week, actually. So,
now you're going to South Wales, Anthony.
Wales is
it's going to be
cool.
Worldwide.
That's how it always starts,
Yeah. Anthony, we got to wrap up, but I want to tell you one more thing.
Yes.
One of my friends, Kristen Miller, is a medium, and she is going to book a session with you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So
I look forward to it, Kristen.
World tour.
A world tour. Don't laugh, because sometimes
I'll be the promoter.
All these this is how it always happens with certain people get invited. This is how I'm able to teach in Denver. I got invited to come to their spiritual center, and and so it's important and to be invited. I feel very honored.
Okay. Anthony, thank you so much. Always, always, always a pleasure. And I'm glad so
Oh,
many people got to experience you today.
thank you so much. And thank you all for coming today. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to give everyone a reading, but I'll be on again. So catch me next time, and
Yeah, I'll get Anthony on the schedule again. He's pretty cool.
and you can book a reading with me at asheville.medium.com if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Vivian. Vivian, I have to meet you. The one in Hawaii. Okay. She wants to be my assistant too. Maybe I'll grow my mediumship skills by then and do some trance and mediumship. Yeah. All right, Anthony, thank you. Always a pleasure. And
pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Take down this information and connect with him. Complete love to you all.
Bye.
Bye.